Now let's turn this into this. Oh yeah. If you're wondering how a guy takes a gutted out, crusted out, rusty tin can from the 70s and turns it into something so nice your mom could drive it to work, then you're watching the right video. Today, I'm gonna show you how we take this 1977 Ford F-250 from gutted to glory in less than 30 minutes. Roll tape. I flipped it! Oh. So not every interior replacement is going to require replacing holes in your floor, but this one did. So basically just make the hole bigger, fill it with a floor pan, weld it in place. I put a video, and I'll link that below, on how to replace this. So let's go ahead and move on to carpet. Okay, I promise this entire video is not going to be voiceover, but the audio here was really garbage, so I thought I would just voice over it. So this is the blue color that comes from OC Auto Carpets, and this is the Midnight Blue. So I was trying to go for like a two-tone thing in my truck, and the blue here actually matches the code S Blue for my 77 Ford, and the Midnight Blue matches the Crown Victoria Velvet Blue seats that I have in the truck already. So it's actually a really good combination. You can see I actually painted the floor with POR 15 just to stop any rust, but here's those Crown Vic seats, velvet, power, all that stuff. Super nice, and it's just going to look good in and out. Here's the kick panel as well. That's the same lighter blue color you saw earlier. Bottom dark, side light. Okay. So, very, very basic, simple carpet. Let's get the first look at our carpet. Yeah. All right. Hey, look at that. Ooh, nice. It goes like this. This goes down here. Oh yeah. This is the high hump version of this for this truck. There's like a low hump and then a high hump. The edge right here, this carpet, kind of gross on this edge, but yeah. I mean, if you look up close, there's like inconsistencies where maybe like it got too hot while they're casting it or something. I don't know. I don't know how they manufacture this, but cool. And then there's some, these right here. I'm sure that goes to like some order number or something. And then up there, that's like under the seat. Gosh, I really want to test fit this in there, but got to get the seat out first. One thing I like, though, is that they didn't have a hole for the manual. My truck is automatic swapped, and if it had a hole right here, I'd have to do something about that. But this is the Essex, so the extra thick stuff, and then the other stuff is incredibly thin compared to this, although like this is not, like it's nice, it's not necessarily like that. I don't want to say shag, but I had an 88 Town Car that had much like thicker carpet than this. This is nice though, very like tight. Later. All right, it is a absolutely wonderful morning. It's like 65 degrees out here, perfect temperature. I'm about to struggle taking this seat out of Martha. No one's here to help, and no one's gonna be here to help for quite a while. So, yeah, then we're going to start fitting the carpet, and this is going to start really feeling like a real truck. All right, so this carpet is actually like shoved right up against the top there. There's still about, I don't know, 3.5 inches of slack on the back side here, which means that we actually have to like cut this and shove it way up in there, because you can see like right here, this is kind of like, this is where the edge of the, oh gosh, there you go. This is where the edge of the, you know, the floor is supposed to be, but it's not sunken down in yet. So now we gotta go get our scissors and start making some cuts here. I'm gonna show you a special trick on how you can actually cut your carpet. Now, the sides of this, they fit pretty much perfect. It looks like it's the right width, but we need to scoot the carpet up there. So how do we do that, right? How do we cut this to make it fit really, really well? Well, let me show you. Take some of this masking tape and just put it right on the carpet itself. There we go. Oh. You want to make sure that this is pretty well centered, honestly, because we don't want to cut the wrong spot. So we want this to be right along this edge right here. We can have like an inch, you know, to move it back and forth. We just want real nice tight cuts up here, and you're not going to see a lot of that, but also there's not really a lot of point in doing a crappy job either. So we got this guy right here, so we can probably come down like that.
This is not the time to be using cheap, blue-handled, plastic dollar store scissors. Getting cheap scissors like that are going to really give you a hard time. You'd really want to have some nice metal iron shears made of hardened steel or something like that, but some of us just have to struggle.
Honestly, might ought to get some decent shears for this. That ought to do it. All right. Try to keep the fuzzies off, you know? Keep them. You ever get so tired that like just anything you lay on is comfortable? Oh. All right, box knife. Thought I was gonna get my little special cutter, but you know, whatever. All right, so find out where this guy is and give her a nice little hole there. Oh yeah, this guy cuts carpet good. And then we'll just do another little, dang dude. I don't know what I was doing, wasting my time with those scissors. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, dude. There we go. This guy will just kind of, this is for like mounting the, like a little crank handle for the old jack that this used to have. I don't have it, but let's go to the other side. All right, here we go. Waste of time. Oh, there's actually a wing nut on this one, I remember. Yep. Freshly painted. Wow. That literally just stamped out like a perfect little single circle of carpet. What if you notice that later? All right, cool. Dude, that is a freaking truck with a carpet, dude. It's so crazy. Well, it's a little bit loud because of this. My voice is echoing off this guy, but oh, mama, look at her. Oh, yeah. And I have animals, so that's why there's all these like little white hairs everywhere. I had to leave this inside because it was like 50 degrees out last night, so we had to take this inside and then let the animals go bark wild.
So this harness I built myself. It's actually got Molex connectors on the end here, and they are side specific, but it goes up to the fuse box and connects to the power seats. We just have to use this eyelet down here to connect to the seat belt so they have a ground. And then we can put the seats in.
This seat, heavy.
Heavy. Oh god, okay. Let's work on getting these seat bolts in here. Whew. This is ideally you do this with someone, not by yourself, but you know, here we are, right? So I gotta take this guy, get it out of under there, and then we can start putting seat bolts in. Oh, and hey, if you like this kind of stuff, like the video and then hit the subscribe button while you're at it. Thanks. Back to the video.
It's going all right.
Good. Hope you're almost done.
Oh, no.
No?
I got another 30 deliveries.
All right. I ordered $500 in parts from DennisCarpenter.com. Let's see how bad they are. Kind of solid. I did order a bunch of stuff, but I ordered door panels, armrests, some little cups that go in there, and a few other things. This feels like kind of a small box. And and door seals. So let's see what's in here. Now, the packaging is pretty good. It's taped all the way around and stapled, so we don't have to worry about this thing opening, that's for sure. All right, this says armrest finger cups, 1 pair, and I asked for metal. Hey, look at that. They're metal, and they come with screws. Now, the screws are like stainless, so that might stand out. You'd think they'd be black, but all right, whatever. All right, then we've got our door seal kit. It's labeled Dennis Carpenter right on the bag, so that's pretty cool. Let's chop these open. Honestly, these are nice and soft. It's crazy, you'd think that these would be rubber, but they're foam. There's our door seal kit, our gas tank filler hose kit for the bed over there. Here's our other gas filler neck kit for the bed. Got our arms here. What's really cool is that they're actually labeled with their Ford part number because Dennis Carpenter is a Ford authorized retailer with Ford authorized parts. So, man, okay. All right, so this is supposed to be a Ford authorized part. It says Dennis Carpenter on it. This is the door handle for the driver's side. This doesn't say Ford on it anywhere. Door on top, door seal on top of door frame, made in the United States, Dennis Carpenter. Pretty basic. What's weird about this is the packaging is different than the packaging for that other one, right? So this has like plastic white on the one side and then clear on the front. This other one here, it's just clear on both sides. They're both labeled Dennis Carpenter, and they both say made in the United States. Speaking of inconsistencies in packaging, all right, here is, oh man, our door panel, and this is supposedly made of factory Ford tooling. Well, I guess you guys want to see the good side. We're gonna put this all together, and then we're gonna paint it. I got some SEM interior vinyl coating paint, and yeah, I'm really excited to use that on this. What's nice is that this just, it feels like plastic. I'm worried that like stuff won't adhere to this because it's, you know, I don't know, like it's new. I don't know, what if there's still oil in it? I don't know. I'm probably just being crazy, but all right, so here's door panel 1. Supposedly these come with hardware, and so here's that another inconsistency in that packaging. This makes me feel weird. Why is this in a black bag? Okay, so let's look at the back of this guy right here. This has like some machining marks on the back of it that this one does not. That's weird. So there's actually a whole bunch of machining parts on this. Is this that's weird, I guess. I don't know. Am I crazy? Is that crazy to think? So here, this machining mark right, well, like not a machining, it looks like a repair. I ordered a pair of door panels, and the one that I'm looking at here is the driver's side door panel. I'm noticing that it looks like it's been repaired, or the mold was built after a repaired door panel, which is really surprising to me. The driver's side also had a lot of machining marks on it, so I ended up having to sand the top of it, which I'll show you later before we paint it. It just doesn't inspire confidence, especially considering that it came in a black garbage bag. Nothing against Dennis Carpenter or the company. I'm still really excited about the door panels, but I wasn't as impressed by the driver's side by far as I was by the passenger side.
All right, so we are painting these door panels. We are using SEM Shadow Blue here, and it's not really going to pop until the morning, or once we actually have some sunlight on these. But I do want to just point out that these colors look essentially like identical here, but they are very, very different, like especially with like a dark background. Very, very different colors. So make sure you get some stuff, test it. I don't know what in the world I'm going to use that for, but I'm not going to use it on this.
Being dead, been stabbed in the back bed. I show you what happens. Pass me the mic and I'll show you with action. I feel this pain, you already know. Turn that to gains, let my money show. I've got these things that I can't let go. Watch me turn this life into something that you could never own. I feel this pain, you already know. Turn that to gains, let my money show. I've got these things that I can't let go. Watch me turn this life into something that you can never own. So fight and die for the things you know.
And I'm trying not to take any of the actual like texture out of this.
When you're spray painting something like this, you want to just aim for good coverage and overlapping on the first coat, and then you'll go for a full coat for the last one. That's when you want to make sure you've got good texture and coverage on the second coat. You can do a third coat if you need to. Typically, not needed though.
With tattoos so you can't see. Knew it from the start, you had problems with me and the things I could be, I just wish I had seen. I feel this pain, you already know. Turn that to gains, let my mind.
Look at that. Look at that difference. Black, blue. It's dark. Like if you're just looking at this guy right here, you're like, oh yeah, that's black. Just kidding.
Gains, let my money show. I've got these things that I can't let go. Watch me turn this life into something that you can never own.
All right, so this piece is a black piece from Crown Vic, but it should be essentially the same plastic, the Ford plastic. But just to give you like color like combination for your own reference, in fact here, I'm gonna take this and I'll color balance to this can, which should be a white. Anyways, so this right here, pretty freaking sweet. The SEM does a really good job. Now I want to just throw it out here that I ordered this from Dennis Carpenter. This is a reproduction piece for the blue interior of my truck. This chunk right here is a long lost fossil of a time of better times, and it's actually a really freaking good match here. Now this is not like custom mixed or anything, but you actually like look at that, dude, this thing's actually like dirty even. So but like, dude, tell me that's not pretty dang close. And this Dennis Carpenter piece, oh yeah, that's gonna be killer on there. Oh, I'm gonna take that off so it doesn't like paint glue itself, but I am enamored. So I went to this paint place to get a Pacific blue. I looked it up and I was like, oh, that's gonna be the better color than this
Duplicolor.
Oh, I better get this piece off of here. I'm pretty sure that this is dry to like the touch, but yeah. But no need to be too rough on it. We'll let her cook off there. But yeah, We're gonna let these sit and cook in the shade. It's gonna be 90 degrees tomorrow. They'll just freaking eat all day. It'll be awesome. And then we can finish up the door part of our interior here, because man, we are so close to this. Doesn't that just stand out? Oh, and doesn't that not stand out? Look at that, the freaking perfect little pieces of carpet here. Oh, this is supposed to be tucked up here. There we go. Yeah, that's our diagnostic, because that 77 truck has diagnostics. Look at that.
The next day,
I have not compared these, but this is the original driver's side armrest from my truck. I've cleaned it up pretty good. I didn't clean up here, but over here is a good representation of the color. And yeah, we can kind of compare it and see what the differences are between the factory piece here. Okay, so it's not like an exact match, but let's look at these over here in the sun, huh? I want to say I think that this guy's a little bit more like green. All right, so we're back here on the gas tank. We've got a towel on top of it just as a workbench, since over there is a little messy with other projects. So if we take this guy here, all right, I'm thinking maybe let's grab this one first. This guy could just go like that. What are these zigzag pieces for? What are you for? What do you do? Well, it's super duper easy without the zigzag piece. I don't know if you guys can hear my dog freaking out inside. Probably screaming at my wife. Play with me, play with me.
Don't wanna sleep in, cause I got something to prove. I gotta take what I hate and finally make a move. I think of you and all the shit you don't do. Well, I'ma make hella sure that I don't become you. I have no regrets, yeah, I'll tie up my chest. I'll never forget what it's like to be in debt. Been stabbed in the back bed, I'll show you.
Oh, wait a minute. I'm getting carried away here. We have this little foam that's supposed to go over the speaker hole. Here we go.
Never run. I feel this pain, you already know. Turn that to gains, let my money show. Something that you can never run.
Then we can pull it as a piece, right? Awesome. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's where it's at right there. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, she's done. We got 1988 Crown Victoria power and velvet seats from the junkyard. We put them on a custom rail, made them work in my truck, and then we redid the entire interior. We fixed the hole in the floor from the rust, and now we've got even door panels from Dennis Carpenter. This project here, I want to say, was in the realm of about $1,000 to go from something that had less than an interior to this. And now, I know, you know what? Yeah, okay, fine. I'll show you what the 460 sounds like. Oh, you want to hear what the 460 sounds like? I bet you do. Okay, this is what the 460 sounds like. hit the subscribe button. Thanks for watching this whole video start to end. That's the best way to let YouTube know that my content is worth promoting. So that will make things better for you, make things better for me. And with that said, well, thanks for watching this episode of Team Rock Garage. See you next time.